being stocked with nothing but Red Bulls in the fridge, this is where I was supposed to be. Hi, hello, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you could make it. And welcome back to Bookmas. I actually woke up in Austria, in Vienna this morning, and I was initially planning on filming this day of Bookmas as just like a sit down cozy video chatting. And then I figured, I mean, I'm here and I'm going to be doing book girly things. I'm going to be seeing the Christmas markets. Why don't I just bring you guys along? And I'm a little bit into starting my makeup now, and I know that some of you have been wanting a list of the products I use on my face, so I figured may as well kill two birds one stone. It's currently like 11 a.m. here, but it is 5:30 at home. If I seem a little low energy, that would be why I could not fall asleep until like 4 in the morning. Could not and was staying up needlessly. Who's to really say? I did my brows with the soap that I always use. It's literally Amazon brow soap. If you type brow soap, it's literally the first one that comes up. And the only thing I have on my face so far is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator thing. I swear by this thing, I'm actually almost out of it. And I have so many skin tints at home, but I will be repurchasing this one because of how much I love it. There's nothing that sits on my skin quite like this does. I was so nervous going into posting the first vlog that I did for Bookmas. I think it was Bookmas day 4, something like that. And the comments and the messages that you guys have sent me have really boosted my morale. Like, it's making me feel like I can actually do a vlog here and there, and it's something that you guys would want to see. I feel like when it comes to posting on the internet, my mentality is always like, if it doesn't have like a clear-cut purpose, like if I can't tell you what the point of the video is, I don't want to post it. Which, trust me, I know is an incredibly stupid mentality, but at the end of the day, it's just not fun to fight with her when she has an idea made up in her head. You know, sometimes it's just not worth it. But after posting the first one that I posted in Bookmas, I feel so much better about doing it. Like, this is my favorite type of content to watch as like a watcher, but I just never figured that anyone would care about it on my end. But Bookmas is the time to try new things and test new things. So spend the day with me here. Here with my family for the Christmas markets. We decided to do the Christmas markets instead of doing like Christmas presents this year, which at the ripe old age of almost 26, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it's not an age that I'm happy to be saying about myself. I could not be happier than to be doing an experience versus tangible gifts. I'm an only child and I'm really close with both my parents, but Christmas morning has always been like our little tradition, the three of us. And I feel like as I got older, it just became like a bunch of people whose love language is gift giving, like just taking everything over the top. Both me and my mom are like avid gift giving love language people, and Christmas the last couple of years has been hilarious because we both like are kind of silently trying to one up each other and get each other the thing that we think the other person will want the most, and just like taking it completely over the top. Also, can I just say, being a book girly, like I only have room for books. I don't have room for stuff, and I feel like if it comes to a clothing item, stuff like that, for the most part, me and most of my family, if we want something, we'll get it. We're still doing 1 or 2 gifts for everyone because like our love languages are gift giving, and like I'm not waiting till next year to get that feeling that I need to. But the goal was for it to be like a little more of like a stress-free experience type Christmas. And when it comes to traveling, I'm normally like the extremely type A person, not necessarily with my parents, but like with my friends. I'm the one planning everything, but with Bookmas and everything that was going on, I did not look at a single thing. I went into this completely blind. My mom wanted to go here and I was like, cool, sounds amazing. Did not look at anything. So everything is gonna be a surprise for me. I started to get like Vienna TikToks on my For You page in like the last 12 hours since we've been here. And like, it's kind of gorgeous. I mean, I knew it would be, but I've never really seen like all of the Christmas markets here specifically. And I think it's gonna be such a cool experience. I think it's gonna be so beautiful. All of the big lights, all of that jazz. There's something about the moment that you're putting blush on in your makeup routine that's like, okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. It's coming together. The vision is coming together. Finding the right blush shade that like actually kind of worked for me after I dyed my hair red was honestly kind of hard. Most of the blushes I had in my collection previously just did not work. Also, yeah, I am putting more on. Blush blindness, who? We don't know her. But this one from Say is my baby, and I will be repurchasing until I'm no longer a redhead, which I don't think the end is in sight. I think that I want to be red forever. I remember having the avid thought when I was getting my hair done that I was like, I think I want my hair to be red on my wedding day. Like, I think I loved it. Also, if you were wondering how like the whole traveling experience did go, my setting spray did explode everywhere. So this is my makeup in a miscellaneous bowl. Yeah, it also only exploded on all of my books. Couldn't explode on like a piece of clothing that I could wash. It obviously had to explode on something that gets water damaged. And yeah, I am sad about it because it Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. And it was a copy that I'm like half done annotating. I mean, I guess I'm in Europe, so I could buy the European cover again. That feels crazy. Today is our first day here, and there's like nothing really on the plan, nothing overly planned. We are going to like a Christmas concert-esque symphony kind of thing tonight. Like I said, I literally don't know what's going on. I'm just tagging along. And my mom is just telling me what we are doing. I know that I really want to go and see some of the bookstores today. I also, like, if we have time, kind of want to go into Zara or something because I did feel like I packed in the dark. I only brought 1 pair of shoes. I brought nothing but Uggs. So if I see one, I'm definitely gonna pop into a store and see if I can like acquire something other than my black puffer jacket, you know? And see if I find anything. Also, I feel like the European Zaras are always really good. This is the point that I would normally setting spray my face. However, it's not really an option now, is it? My favorite little makeup hack is a girl that's not like that good at makeup is using blush on my eyes and then like dragging it into this corner here. I feel like it makes everything feel really cohesive and finished. Like I feel like it looks like I know what I'm doing, when in actuality I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, like a baby little fake wing with a bronzer. It makes it kind of look like you don't have anything in your eyes and they're just kind of shaped this way. I've had the Kylash mascara for like really pushing a couple months now. I packed it accidentally on a trip not that long ago, loved it, and it is now my new favorite mascara. There's nothing better than layering your mascara and it not getting clumpy, and this is such probably the most buildable mascara that I've ever used. This one starts really subtle, but it builds up really pretty. If you can do your mascara without getting it somewhere else on your face, we get it. You're better than us. I am usually a MAC lip pencil and whirl kind of girl, but I did lose it at some point during the Taylor weekend when it was in and out of my jacket pocket. So I have been using the Huda Beauty, and I'm actually kind of a really big fan of it. It's the Lip Contour 2.0 in warm brown. And I must say, I appreciate it's like a twist up. And lips is probably the thing I get asked about the most. The key to my whole lip routine is that I only overline like this center portion. Like I keep this part really tight to my natural lip. And I also draw over my Cupid's bow. It usually wears away throughout the day, but I like that it makes it look like pouty, you know? And then I just feather it in with my finger. I don't know if it does anything, but now it's just a force of habit. CoverGirl Yummy Gloss in 450 or But First a Cosmo, which is a really iconic name. So I did need to say it. I actually hate setting spray because it exploded all over my stuff. So I'm actually like not a big fan of you setting spray. And on that note, let's go spend a day together, me and you, in Vienna. See what we get up to. Honestly, there's no better time that I can do this because I have a feeling it's gonna really feel like Christmas. The only way in which I was prepared was this jacket, which I did stumble upon and immediately saw it and was like, yeah, you're coming with me to Vienna. You might be asking yourself, hey Mads, is that very warm? No, it's not that warm, but it's like 8 or 10 degrees warmer here than it was at home. This, however, is probably the cutest thing that I have ever put on my body in my entire life. I got it in Montreal when I was with my boyfriend and he was like, as long as you like it. And like, you're kidding me. I'm wearing a blanket right now. I mean, I really love like the mission in it. The line between adorable little snow bunny and too bundled up is very thin. We might have crossed it. At least we won't be cold. The real question is, can I fit this in my pocket? I mean, like, it could be worse. Good pair of actual like glasses so that I'll wear them more recently, and I've had my eyes on the medium ones for like a while now, and I remembered that since I'm in Europe you get tax back, so I'm gonna go and see if they look as good on me as I'm hoping that they do, so that I actually start to wear my glasses again because the headaches are getting out of control. Is it kind of crazy and impulsive to just get them? I've been thinking about it, so I feel like it's fine, right? I think it's fine. So annoying. There's really nowhere else to go. Good morning. I ended up spending like most of yesterday with my family and like not going off and doing stuff by myself, which was the right choice because that's the whole point that I'm here, and I wouldn't trade that day for literally anything. However, we're gonna continue today, yesterday, into today. So it's gonna be a cute couple of days. I am quite literally in the middle of bookmas, so it's been like a really heavy work and trying to live kind of week, and I ended up staying up until 4 a.m. last night getting today's video ready. Insane, I know, but we didn't get home till midnight, and like the time change, it just feels like it's like 11 p.m., you know, which it was 10:30 p.m. Like I could stay up and do that. However, I ended up waking up super late, which was what my body needed. I needed to sleep, but I told my family to go off and do what they were going to do this morning without me, and then I was going to go and find like a coffee shop, try and do a little bit more today, kind of try and like wrap everything out. I have this video and one more video that is going up tomorrow for you guys, and then we are done Bookmas. It feels like such a feat, and I'm really proud of myself for actually doing it. She says as not being done, it will be done. I believe in us. And then I'm gonna take a bit of a break, just like a little bit of time with my camera off to live in the moment with my family for Christmas and everything. That being said, I don't know how much we're gonna get up to today. It's gonna be a heavy work day. I found a cafe on TikTok that I really want to try, and there's a subway stop like right beside me that goes straight to right beside that, which is a sign if I've ever seen one. I don't think I talked like literally at all yesterday because I was nervous. I don't know. It takes me a second to warm up to vlogging. I can't believe I talked at all in public in a country that I don't speak the language. But we're gonna do a haul from what we got yesterday because honestly it wasn't the most successful thing in the entire world, except for it kind of was. I really wanted to get a fur coat before we left, but I knew there was just like no world that I could spare the day to go find a Zara in my hometown. So I was like, it's fine, I'll just get one when I come here. And my gosh, am I excited that I did. It's like not that cold here, and you don't need like a full winter puffer. To be honest, looking at myself in windows yesterday, I was like, I hate this jacket. I know I said I loved it, I hate it. And also everyone here is just very demure, very cutesy, very European style. And I kind of looked like Pink threw up, which I will be wearing that in Canada. I don't know if it's my favorite thing here, to be honest. You know when you feel like you stand out? It's not my favorite thing in a place that I don't know anyone, you know? However, you're kidding me. This is a way that I will stand out because it's neutral, it's fun, it's everything. And then moving on to the star of the show. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. I got on the plane and was like, yeah, no, I think I want to go to Miu Miu and see. I've had these glasses on my Pinterest for a really long time because the glasses that I have now are very like cozy in my room, cute core, but my eyes are getting so much worse, like significantly so much worse. Fun fact, lore about me, I did have to wear an eye patch as a child. The problem is I go cross-eyed. If you ever drink with me, if you ever catch me vlogging and I've had 2 glasses of wine, I cannot see. It is like my friends and my boyfriend's favorite thing to point out. They'll be like, Maddie's feeling it, because even if I stare at myself in a mirror, I can't uncross them. I can't. So I had a lazy eye growing up, right? Wore a patch, corrected it. 1 year later, they were like, now it's the other one. Yeah, no, now it's the other one. The lore of me as a child, yeah. I was the baby of my class, couldn't read, couldn't fucking see. I don't know how I made it this far in life, to be honest, with the serious level of social anxiety that I pertain, wearing an eye patch to school. That's probably where it comes from, you know? Wore an eye patch on the other eye. I don't know which side it was on. There's no photo evidence of this. Like my mom knew I was gonna be the type of kid that was like, I don't wanna see it. My glasses that I have now are very like cute, cozy in my room. I don't wanna wear them when I'm throwing a fit. You know what I mean? Like I don't wanna wear them when I'm like, have a full face of makeup on and I'm trying to look good, but I want to start wearing glasses more often. And I've had these on my list for a while. I know that they've gone like super viral recently, and I know that glasses are kind of coming back. So like, I'm not mad about it because like I already was thinking that I kind of had to do this. When it came to the VAT back, if you didn't know, when you buy designer in Europe, you don't have to pay tax on it because you're not from here. There's no better feeling than going into a designer store and coming out with a bag in Europe. Like it's just peak, I'm not from here, you know? The little pink velvet case and the perfection that it is. I feel like if you asked me a year ago if I would be willingly wearing glasses, I would say absolutely not. But 25, I guess, is the year of making the correct decisions. But you're kidding me right now because I'm obsessed. Right now they just have like blue light blocker lenses in them. Like that's what they come with. I feel like that's what a lot of people who are wearing these right now are wearing them for. I'm gonna get my prescription in them when I get home so that I can see well. Is anybody else supposed to wear glasses and literally never wear them? Or is that a unique experience? Regardless, I also think I'm gonna wear both of these things today because I am nothing if not an excited I got to bring something home, I'm gonna wear it today kind of girl. It is like 3 p.m. We're gonna head out. I'm gonna go to that coffee shop hopefully. I don't have any backups in mind because I'm hoping if I don't have any backups in mind, I might like grow the nerve to actually walk up and order a coffee in a foreign country. I can't even get a cart at a grocery store by myself. You really think I'm gonna be totally comfortable getting a coffee in a country I don't speak the language? You're wrong. You're wrong. If you were looking for a sign to get a pair of glasses that you will actually wear because you like them, this was your sign. And also maybe to book a trip to Europe so you don't have to pay any tax on them. But you can tell your boyfriends and your husbands that I said it was a good idea. You can. I'm okay with that. Also, while I have you here, I'm going to show you the general area of this Airbnb because the way that I would live here, my mom booked this and we walked in and she was like, it's cute. But you know when you come to a vacation and the first day when it's dark outside, it's like, why am I here? And then the next day you're like, oh my God, everything is so beautiful and I'm so excited to be here and it looks like the pictures again. I'm obsessed with this Airbnb in a way that I cannot explain. The flooring I've always wanted this flooring in my home. This feels like warm and white. I'm just gonna show you. This is the general area. We have the kitchen, which is just, the lighting is really just not doing it justice, but all the white, it's clean, but it's not like too white, and it's on both sides, which is like the dream apartment situation. And then this is the living room. I love it with everything in me. I know it's simple and it's just an apartment, but I love it. And you're telling me that this Airbnb came with books. I did go through all of them and I don't know any of them, but it is so perfect and it's so warm and it's so cozy. And these types of flooring are my favorite thing. And then all of our rooms are that way. The lights being on really just does not do it justice, but like that flooring, you're joking. I would like to live in this floor. This has been such a crazy year for travel. Like 19-year-old Maddie would be losing her mind at all the things that I got to see and got to do this year. I feel like my favorite thing about traveling and my favorite part about traveling, when I really fall in love with the place that I am, is when I'm alone and like trying to figure out somewhere to go. I think it is so incredibly only child core to like want to know where you are and like learn your direction. But there's something so cool and something that makes you so fall in love with wherever you are by like knowing where you are. Like it's so funny that these like cities that I've spent not that much time in, I like kind of know the area that I'm in. It's so crazy that you like know little pockets of the world. Like it makes the world feel so big and your life feel so important. I don't know, does that feel dramatic? Maybe. But something about this year coming in to almost being 26, like turning 26 in a couple weeks, feels so incredibly 25. Like 19-year-old Maddie would be losing her mind to have been all the places that I went and gone on all the trips that I went on. But something about this year felt so like incredibly 25. Like so many of the trips and the opportunities I got to do were because I was 25. Like the first trip of the year was my best friend's bachelorette, and then another one of the big ones was my best friend getting married, which like looking back was like one of the most special experiences, to like see the country that she has called home and just like be a part of it with her, and like going to London to see Taylor, like one of the craziest things ever that I never would have been able to do without adult money. But it's so healing to like 19-year-old Maddie. The thing about this year and all this travel feels so 25, and like walking around in a city by yourself to go do work. Probably shouldn't have told 19-year-old Maddie about that one. She probably wouldn't have been all that happy about it. Is like the moments that you really fall in love with a city, when you like feel like you can imagine a life here and it's like living normal life somewhere really cool and somewhere really beautiful. That is the best part. And that's my tangent for today. Was the option of coffee with whipped cream. Never heard of it before. Have to try it. Is one supposed to stir it? Is that what I should do? It comes with a sip. I just want whipped cream. Again, like this is where my social anxiety is flaring. What if I drink it wrong? Honestly, kind of perfect. Real whipped cream cuts the bitter with coffee. It's not my favorite. It's kind of perfect. Literally no work was done. Yeah, I am sitting on the floor because the only thing that I brought was Uggs, and there's nothing that makes my back hurt at the end of a long day of walking like wearing Uggs all day. This just feels right. I think I'm probably gonna end this off here. It's like 7:30-ish here, and I'm probably just gonna spend the rest of the night editing. Actually, this video is going up tomorrow for me now. I went to the coffee shop slash bar, ended up being with the intention of working, but it was not a pull out your laptop and work kind of situation. So I did read for a little bit. I'm like 55 pages into December Darling, something like that. Yeah, like 54. And can I just say I am so happy to be back in Lauren Asher's writing. The whole concept of it being Dr. Darling, like the dedication in this is you couldn't choose between McDreamy and McDreamy, which I never watched Grey's Anatomy, but I love the thought of it. Get ready to fall in love with Dr. Darling, which I'm obsessed with. I think it'll be so good, and it feels very Lake Wisteria core. Like this is what I felt like Lake Wisteria would do during Christmas. I believe this with every fiber of my being. It definitely will not get finished literally right now. So final thoughts for that will be in a wrap-up of some sort. I did end up going to the YSL store because I've been wanting to get a bag that can hold my laptop. This video is making it sound like I am some crazy designer shopper. I'm truly not. I do appreciate it, but I normally don't even let myself look. But I broke the seal with going to Vienna that first day. And I have been in the market for a book that can fit my laptop, so I did try one on. I did almost sleep with with it. I did, except for I'm kind of scared it's like maybe a little bit too big. It also doesn't close all the way. However, I'll still be in Vienna by the time you're watching this, so let me know your thoughts on it if you think I should get it. I'm really conflicted. I really almost just pulled trigger. I really almost just did it. But we're gonna think on it and be responsible adults and humans. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me in Austria. It didn't end up being all that bookish and ended up being more just kind of a couple days here. It was fun. And I'm glad that I have this little memory time capsule that I could share with you. Thanks for spending a couple days with me, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow, because tomorrow actually is the very last day of Bookmas. Absolutely crazy. How is it already December 12th? Love you. Bye.